Hey guys, it's Amber, and I am super excited to share with you a walkthrough of my product supplies that I have gathered for my 2020 December daily. So I don't really create foundation pages. There's like 2 in here for now. What I do is I gather the supplies that I really want to use. So I'm using this Mary album from Ali Edwards. I have 2 this year. I went ahead and bought a second one. It's ready to go. This one is just filled with page protectors for now. And right now I have everything staged in here. So what I do, I'll pull some of this out here so we can go through it, is I gather the products that I don't want to forget about. And I also like have some title pages and some things like staged, and we'll go through it. But like right here I have a pocket. This is from the 2019 kit, and I have some of my 3x8 cards in here. I have here's the stories that I'm probably going to be cutting down to 3x4s. Some of the trees from the Liz Tamanaha kit, and It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. So I just have them tucked in here for now as my favorites and ones that I would really like to try to include. Let me wrap that back up. And then here I included one of the craft pockets that came in the 2020 main kit, and I also tucked in the 3 tag card set that I'll coordinate just as a reminder to use them. They may not go together this way, I'm not sure, but just gathered. I'm really throwing myself into the black and copper bronze theme, and red and green, of course, because it's Christmas. So here I have all of my 3x8 transparencies that I want to use. I have this one on top, and then I created this paper. It's, I think, 4x8 from a die cut, and there's actually a video on my YouTube channel out of this awesome wood grain paper. I'm kind of playing with how I like seeing it over this Mary transparency. This needs to be in like 6x8. It's so pretty. I wish I had 5 of them. It's just a really beautiful, whimsical font, but right now I'm just laying it over here so I can see what it looks like if I use it as a window. So I've got that one, the white stars, the ones with the circles at the bottom, the Say Be Jolly and Shine Bright. I have the Believe in the Magic Christmas, the copper stripes, this Calvin Coolidge quote, the copper grid, and then this is from last year's. So I probably won't use all of these. I might use these to build other things on. I might cut them up. But I'm just trying to pull all the copper in, pull in the black, just because this is going to be so much of this season. So this is my title page. I created this during the prep party based on Ali Edwards' design. I started to try to keep it at 2 rows of 4, and when I was pulling out the products that I was considering using for this, I was having a hard time narrowing down, and really loved playing with the product. And I also decided to go ahead and use all 3 of the pleather pieces. I really liked the wood pieces. I cut down one of the die cuts here, layered some of the plastic stars with woven stars from last year, added some mini brads. These are from the I think the Merry Days and the Hey Santa collection. I have the chipboard tree just like Ali had done, but I really had fun doing layers here. Like, sure, this is green paper, but I also layered a transparency, and then I put the tree, or I have a star brad, or I have this crystal and the wood tree on top of the transparency. Just had fun playing with it. So really love the way it came out. I built it on a clear transparency, and right now the back is blank. I'm considering either a reason why or my calendar, a photo, who knows, something will go on the back here. I really loved Ali's inside of her album where she put the initials of her family with this big tree with the copper. So right now I have those staged and ready to go. And I also happen to have the other large pieces, the large 25 and the red circle that come in that kit in case I do anything else with them. I have some of the 3-inch circles that were in the main kit, and I even already have my book plates typed out and ready to go. I redid all the rest of my albums and went ahead and made 2020, so I can cut those and get them ready. In the beginning here, I have this green paper. I love it. One of my favorites from the kit this year, so I have it just sitting here right front and center, ready to go. I have a calendar from Ellie's Studio, just staged here as well. It's actually a little bit taller. I think it's like 8.5, but I'm gonna probably trim from both sides to make it match, or it will go on the back of this transparency. I have a December 2020 wood veneer, and then I also have, this is from Color Cast Designs. It says obligatory holiday photo, and I didn't want to lose this anywhere else, but I want to make sure that that gets used in here. And then I have a December 2020 card from the new Kelly Perky Paper Person line. Might strew them somewhere in the front. So I have tons of 3x4 and 4x6 cards lined up in here. Like, there's no photos. This is clearly not how these are going to be saved. But this way I can kind of thumb through my pages quickly, see what I have, see what kind of already matches that I've kind of gathered together, and then I can add my pictures and create pages. So these are from the brand new Stories by the Month kit for 2020. So I have the December Memories and Thoughts on the Season, the Embrace the Mess, and the Find Joy. Those were all from that card set. And these are some pieces that I'm considering using for my reason why. So either the finding magic in the smallest moments, or the find joy in the little things and hope in unexpected places. I love both. I feel like they're both a little too similar to use them together, but I haven't decided yet. And then I just paired them with one of the circle cards. These two cards here are from the Felicity Jane set. And then this is a 4x6 card from Allie's specialty card set, and I have two of them saved in here. I love them all. I'm not going to put every single one in the album, but it's just a reminder to use it, basically. Excuse me. So I already have my Christmas card for the year. I always print them in October because Shutterfly starts running specials. So I have it saved in here with the envelope. I fully embrace the black with the rose gold, so I'm excited that that's already here and ready for whenever that story gets told. And my plan is to probably use it on this holly transparency. I actually bought 2 packs of the transparencies last year. I'll probably just staple it on the top and bottom right to here because it frames it really nicely and it matches the theme. And then here I have staged all the rest of the 6x8 transparencies. Again, I probably won't use them all, but I have the red and white stars, the black stripe, the trees, and the copper stripes from this year's 2020 collection. And then this is, oh, sorry, and the sparkle one that's like plain. And then this is a gratitude one that is from the gratitude story kit from, I want to say 2019. But it's green and it's got a really nice sentiment that could be used for around Christmas time. I have this Oh Holy Night, stars, Twinkle Twinkle, the Be Obsessively Grateful. I picked it because it is green. It's not something I'll probably use, but you just never know. Green Swirl from that same kit. This is a Felicity Jane acetate. And then this is one of the older Allie Edwards ones with just plain text. So I just have everything staged so I can pick and choose. And then here I have a few 6x8 papers. This is from the Liz Tamanaha kit, the Fa La La. This is from the Feed Your Craft kit that was designed by In a Creative Bubble. I have a feeling this will go at the back of the album because you have to be able to do all of these things to be able to check them off, but it's a really sweet, very cute 6x8 card and really fun that it's a bingo card. And I have my tree paper. I love these 2-inch transparency die cuts. I'm not really planning to use them in this way, I don't think, but right now I just have my 14 most favorite ones that really match the vibe I'm going with for the album staged in here. So I've got 12 on this side, 2 more set on this side, just ready to go. My goal is to maybe just kind of sprinkle them throughout the album, layering them, like using this as a base for my #1, or who knows, how I'm going to use them. I just don't know yet. This is a sneak peek of a video coming up to my YouTube channel soon. It is a vinyl die cut transparency that I created using the 2020 Stories by the Month collection, and I'm really excited about that. That video is going to be coming soon. Love the way it looks. Right now I have it staged against a photo just to show what it looks like. That's from last year. Of my tree. These will be cards that I will probably be using for our tree decorating story. I have them all gathered because they're all green, so I've got the more sparkle, less stress, the December moments with the tree background, the tree tag, and then this is from Ellie's Studio. She always has this card in her kit that's about your Christmas tree, like if it's real or artificial, which I love, the date you put it up, who decorated it, and your favorite ornaments. It's just really simple, but it helps you go a little bit deeper and add some more details. And sometimes those things change. So on the back, I have another, usually when I use these 3x4 tags, I try to pair them up back to back so that they have the same outline. So I have another one here. And then these two cards are also from Ellie's Studio. This is from Ellie's Studio. Last year's Stories by the Month kit. And this is a Kelly Perky card from a few years ago, but I love that I Feel It in My Fingers, I Feel It in My Toes, which is a song from Love Actually. So I might actually use this and tell the story of how I watched, you know, it'll be part of my Christmas movies potentially. And then here I have some black cards, an Allie kit, Felicity Jane, another Allie kit card. I adore this 6 layered card. This will probably be my story for day 6. No idea how I'm going to use it, but just pairing all these up together with cards that visually look good. And then the Follow Laws. These are some baking stickers from Ellie's Studio. I tucked them in here because I really love them. I don't want to forget to use them. And I paired them with 2 cards that came from that kit, and then an Allie card that I chose that has this grayish color, and it kind of pulls from the colors. And it's Family Traditions is the phrase that's on here. So I might be able to use this to tell a story of baking. And our holiday story as well. This green constellation card. These are all Allie. And then this is an Allie, this is actually, sorry, Feed Your Craft from their kit this year. I paired it with the tree because it's like a wood grain. These 2 are from Felicity Jane. Love this. This will definitely be going with my Christmas Day stuff. Probably write 2020 on here. I'm not sure where exactly it will go. Hopefully a snow day. From the Liz Tamanaha kit. Liz Tamanaha, the main kit from Allie. Liz Tamanaha, Elle Studio, Liz Tamanaha. And then here I have Christmas specific stuff. So details from Christmas Eve from Ellie's Studio. On the back is the details from Christmas Day. Was the night before Christmas, so the 24th. Christmas Morning from Allie. That's also from Ellie's. So I'm mixing all of these awesome companies together to really pull off some fun stories. So that would be Christmas theme. I have a Mary 6x8 paper from Liz Tamanaha with a Mary paper from a couple years ago, either 2015 or 2016. And then I also have a handful of other 6x8 papers staged in here like this because it's a nice black, some black and white stars because you can just never go wrong with that. And then this is the inside of that wood grain tree die cut from the front that I might just use somewhere else in the album. So here I have some Kelly Perky cards that are specific to being about COVID Christmas. I've got the Santa die cuts with him in a mask, and then just some cards that coordinate. Coronavirus cards. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here. And then, oh, the virus outside is frightful. So just kind of might do a COVID specific story, I'm sure. And then another 6x8 pattern paper from her. And then this is actually from last year's Christmas, but I usually get like an Alex and Annie bracelet or something. So I kind of thought this star went well with this paper. So I might use that if I get another one for Christmas this year. It's kind of one of my favorites. So last year I have one of the 4x6 pockets. I got the idea from Allie to potentially use the transparency 4x6 card inside. So I just have one staged in there for now. I'm not planning to use them all, but I thought it'd be fun to use my Slick Writer pen and write on there. And then here I have my 6x8 pocket from this year's kit, stuffed with some other pieces that I definitely want to make sure that I use. So I've got, organize myself here, the chipboard from this year's main kit. It's exactly all the colors that I'm going with this year. I probably will be using this on my title page, you know, for Christmas. The hearts are one of my favorite chipboards to use, so I have that tucked in here so I don't forget. I have a handful of other cards pulled aside here. These are from the 2019 Stories by the Month kit, but the font is the same as the one Allie used in this year's kit for the 2020 main kit. So I thought that the colors would coordinate, that the font would match. You know, so here's that same font with a 4x6 and a 3x4 more. Here's the story cards. These are all from Ellie's studio to help tie in their products. I bought an advent calendar that's about marshmallows, so I went ahead and I tucked these in here because I'll be using that at some point, so I could separate them. This is a pocket front card from Felicity Jane with a felt star stitched to the front. It's just the outside that gets attached to something, and then you can stick a tag or a photo or whatever you want in there, but I really loved this one. I don't want to forget to use it. I have the 6 mini envelopes from Felicity Jane here that I'd like to make a page with, so I have those tucked inside. I have the copper and black plastic transparency trees from the main kit. I have the star die cuts and plastic transparencies, I should say, from the star mini kit, and I already used, I think, the only green one. The rest are gray, red, and white, but I actually used the green one already in my page right here because it was one that faced down, so it looked really cool on top of this tree paper. Go me for using brand new product. It's one of the hardest things to do because who knows, it might have gone better on a different project, but if you use the things you love, it's always a good thing. So I have 2 die cuts here from the Felicity Jane kit, the wreath and the Girl Coco. Love those. Then I have all of the black and white and copper pieces here. That was an add-on for the 2020 main collection. So planning to have lots of black strewn throughout the album. And then I have 2 more of the 2x3 transparency cards from Allie. And then some of the, oh, and there's also the tree one. I used the red star on my intro page as well. And then here I have some of the copper themed tag pieces that I don't want to forget to use because I'm trying to use all the copper stuff in this album because next year it might be totally different colors and themes. So that is a look at everything that I have gathered that I really want to use. And I will show you how I have my rest of my products organized. So I don't tend to work on projects the exact same day that they have happened. I generally, forgot these. I generally I don't try to keep up. Last year was the first year I actually did December daily in the month of December. Every year before that, I just let the month happen, took photos, and then created the project later. But I really had fun making my December daily videos every day, which I will be doing for you guys this year again. And it's a really good time. So what I have this year is one of these IKEA boxes, and it is stuffed full, as you can see, but it is all the main kits that I purchased this year. So I've got stuff from Kelly Perky, Felicity Jane. I've got even parts of the main kit from Allie cut up. Normally I wouldn't cut them up, but mine was really, really ripped. So I just trimmed out the pieces that I could potentially use. Like I could actually pull this out and use this as a piece of patterned paper, you know, so who knows. Or these could be used to make like a really cool front of a pocket. So I just saved everything. I've got my wood grain cardstock in here, like a whole bunch of pieces. I have some of the old Merry Days collection that matches every year. I've got my Liz Tamanaha and my Star mini kits. I have my Feed My Craft kit. I've got a bunch of 8x8 papers and transparencies from & Company called Pretty Little Studio. See if I can tuck that in there. I have my 3x8, the rest of my transparencies, my 3x8 pockets. Here I have to still decide if I am using the chipboard from Allie's kit, which is here, sorry. Allie's kit chipboard or the Felicity Jane chipboard numbers. I'll probably be sticking with all black. The Felicity Jane have more of a glossy finish look. Allie's are more matte and slightly smaller, so I could do more embossing and things on them. Not 100% sure yet. I've got my copper chipboard pieces here. All of the 3x8 cards, some stickers. Here's the packet, you know, front from my main kit. I have more 3x4 cards and tags here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I've got some wood veneer pieces, some cork pieces, the gold. I wanted to put these in the album. I don't want them to break or anything, so they're just here for now. My felt hearts, my fabric pieces, more of my paper die cuts. I have a plan for these metal hearts here. My wood and my black chipboard pieces, my pleather circles, the rest of my clear die cut circles. I also want to remove the back of my December daily pin and put that somewhere. Got my advent cards, my wood veneer cards that just came in the 2020 main kit, the wood veneer tags. Got some chipboard stars, and then in here I have all of the, and it's really stuffed full. All of the large packages of the word phrase stickers, the tab stickers, the Ellie's Studio cards, the rest of Ellie's 4x6 cards, die cuts, puppy stickers, the word strip stickers, the rest of my plastic transparency pieces. I've got my puppy letters, chipboards, 4x6 tags, more chipboard, stickers, just stuff that I know is going to coordinate. Normally I don't separate this stuff out. I might even change my mind and decide to start coordinating it all together with my normal supplies, which I have a video on my channel for those as well. But because when I'm looking for embellishments, I like to go through all my chipboard at one time. I like to go through all my transparencies one time. If I'm looking for a red card to match some red in my photo, I store my cards in rainbow order. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to keep them separated or if I'm going to combine them. We'll see. It may change based on how inspired I am, how easily I'm finding products, or if I even find myself reaching for older product because I have so much new stuff. I'm just not sure. So I gotta take this out. It's really fat, so it's causing everything to lay oddly. So I'm really excited for December daily. I'm excited to start getting some more stuff glued down. Like, I'm not quite ready to glue these down yet, but you know, that's my plan. And I'm still planning to maybe create a transparency that says 2020 over top of this, and that will be the start of my album. So those trees and KDs will be here. This stuff won't all be here. This will be what you see in the beginning. So hope you're inspired. I hope you're just as excited about December daily as I am, and can't wait for it to come. It's actually right around the corner. We're already 2/3 of the way through November. So thanks again so much for watching.